Right, next bit, I'm going to do the top and bottom rails. Okay? So 2 bits of timber left over from the first bit, facing edge marks on them. Again, it will be a mirrored pair. Okay? Take one piece, and this time we're going to be using the width rod. Okay? And we're just looking at the bit inside there, so again it's going to sit 30mm that way when we're working through it. Right, so this time we want to be cutting the cheeks off the tenons. Right, so I'm going to put it up the way. And I'm going to start 20mm horns on it, so I'm just going to start on the outside of the jamb there and go to the outside of the jamb there. Does that make sense? And the bit I'm interested in is just the 30mm section in the middle. So same as before, it's any line that goes across the way that I'm interested in. So I've got the end of it, I've got the shoulder cut, I've got the haunch. Right, I've also got a pen that doesn't work. Right, so I've just got the 3 marks each side. Useful in a video. Right, the important cut here is the shoulder cut. Right, so the end of the tenon. Because that shoulder cut is critical size for your frame. So if you don't get that bit right, the whole frame will be the wrong size, okay? So that is the focus cut. I've changed it a little bit, I've left a small gap when I've marked it across, just because that's where the tenon will be, just a visual reference. Right, one bit's longer, so I'll just trim that off to make sure both bits are the same size. On the outside, so opposite to the edge mark, I can square across to put a mark for the haunch as well. Right, and that's all I really need there. Right, again, back to the gauge. Before you gauge it, put it back into the original piece you had. Right, so the mortises. Make sure the gauge is still dropping into the same points. Right, that way you should get some consistency. Right, before I can gauge it fully, I'm going to have to cut off the end bit. Right, now I can gauge all the way off the end, round the end, and back in. So off the face side, drive it off the end, flip it over, end over end. A couple of dots where you want to finish. Drive into them. Across the end grain. Again, if it's easier, put it in the vise to do that bit. Right, then go to the other end, do the same again. Turn it over, 2 dots to finish. Drive it back in. And just mark it in. Put some chevrons on it or whatever, just to indicate that's the bit you're going to cut off. Any questions on that? Once I've got one done, all I need to do is just line them up again as a mirrored pair. Right, so there's my face mark, my edge mark on the top. You can either have the 2 arrows pointing to each other or point away from each other, it doesn't matter, but make sure you do. Keep it flush at one end and then just square the marks across accordingly. Any questions on it? Sound okay? Right, make it so.